IBM has uncovered a sophisticated cybercrime scheme that uses phishing and pretexting or social engineering to exploit users. For Tech Republic and ZDNet, I'm Dan Patterson with Brandon Villarolo. Brandon, what is inside this pretexting attack?
Very little hacking actually goes on in this attack, which is kind of what's remarkable about the pretexting element. It's incredibly sophisticated, and it's incredibly sophisticated not due to any electronic attack. So basically, the only bit of hacking that goes into this is a fake document that's sent out to the target company. Specifically, this is targeting accounting and accounts payable departments. So they figure out who to attack, send these emails out, and they put a document in there that's a link to a fake DocuSign portal that's a spoof of either the company's or a client's DocuSign portal. User logs in, credentials get stolen, and from that point forward, it's pure social engineering. User gets in, or an attacker gets in, sits in that network for, I think IBM said, usually around a week before they actually take any action. And what they're doing in that time is they're figuring out the chain of command this person falls under. They're figuring out what clients might be coming up for bill due dates, what documents they need to make it look like this is a legitimate request. And the end result is these attackers are telling the accounts payable departments, hey, I'm your client or your vendor XYZ, and my bank account details have changed. Here's the paperwork you need to process that. Now send our money to this new account. They've also been spoofing, they've been creating fake email servers to spoof even higher ups in the company that they're attacking. So they'll set up a similar domain with a similar name, put the name in there of a supervisor so they can say, yep, I'm the supervisor and I give permission for this change. So it's very sophisticated that they're going and building all kinds of fake stuff through one simple, phishing attack.
Yeah, so this is a cyber attack with no coding skills necessary, and certainly one of many rising trends in cybercrime. Brandon, what can companies do to protect themselves from attacks like this?
Attacks like this, your digital infrastructure isn't going to do a lot to protect against this kind of thing. This is not relying on an intruder. The things you can do to protect essentially involve training your users. You can also make sure that you have filters set up to distinguish internal versus external emails. So, if you get an email that goes to an internal address that looks similar, you can put a filter on it that says, hey, this is not an internal email, it came from an external server. So there's filters like that you can use to help, trigger red flags for your users who might be falling for these schemes. Also, make sure that if there's a major change like this, where there's a vendor who's saying, hey, my account details have changed, don't take that email's word for it. Contact that vendor and, hey, I just wanted to be sure that this is legit. I'm not going to just, don't take anything you get from an email on face value. If it's sensitive information, confirm it with the actual person you got it from.
Yeah, and password security is another good tip. Make sure you use password manager, two-factor authentication, and stuff that makes everything unique and distinct and secure and discreet, locked down. Brandon, fascinating stuff. Where can people go to learn more?
You can learn more about this Tech Republic from an article I wrote about this topic and other phishing attacks.